Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be doing a full balayage application and I mainly want to go over sectioning with you guys, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay you guys, let's talk about sectioning. So I don't know about you guys, but for me when I do a balayage, it used to take me forever to do the application process. And so what I found is that if I pre-section my client's head, then I will be able to work faster through it. Pre-sectioning helps me a lot because I'm able to see where I'm going to be working with next, and it's not so overwhelming when you see all of this hair down. So this sectioning that I'm going to show you has helped me a lot because I feel like I am able to work faster with my application. So for this sectioning, you are going to be needing a couple of clips. It all depends on how much hair you're working with. I'm going to be using the Century of Light Liberty clay lightener from Davines. And I don't like to measure my clay liner. I just kind of go off consistency, but that's preference. Okay, so let's start sectioning. What you want to do is you want to go off where your client part. So I'm just gonna go off where my mannequin is. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take a V section like this. So I'm going to take about an inch from the front and an inch from this side and connect both sides. So that's going to look like this. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want it to connect to the back. So when you split this down, it's going to be like this. Okay, so this is going to be one section. And when you are doing your sectioning, work from top to bottom. Gonna grab hair from here, bring it all the way to the back. So like so, from here to all here down, and then grab hair from here and bring it down and so it's gonna connect with that one. Do the same thing. You want to go from here So I end up with 5 sections. Now this is all going to depend on your client's density and also like how much brightness she wants to see. If she wants to see a ton, then you're gonna have probably more sections. Now this is a diagram. Those are the little purple dots are my panels that I'm going to be painting, and at the top those green little lines are my weaving sections that I'm going to do. And again, I hope this helps. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I know it could be kind of confusing sometimes. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm gonna pretty much just kind of do a little scoop on this section here, and you can do it as a V or you can do it as a U. It doesn't really matter, it's just preference. So with this, you're always gonna have hair underneath, so that's gonna be like your subsection. And so again, I'm gonna do that through the entire application. When you apply your product, make sure that you are doing it right on the middle of that section and then working your way up. So right where I'm pointing, right there is where you're gonna start applying your product and slowly work your way up. Once you're happy with how it's blended on the top, then you can start working down again and just saturating those ends. For this technique, I'm not going to be saturating the underneath of the sections on the back, but I am going to be saturating the underneath on the sections that are towards the face because I want to be building my face framing. This will be my last panel on this bottom section. Again, I'm doing just a little bit of a scoop there, and I'm painting the surface of the entire panel. Now I have a total of 3 panels in this bottom section. Now I'm going to bring my next section down, brush it down, and I like to work around the head. So I'm going to start on this side and then I'll end on this side. So now that I'm around the hairline, I am going to be saturating the underneath of these sections because I'm building my money piece. For this front pieces, I'm bringing my lightener higher towards the face. For my next section, I don't want to have it too close to the front one, so I am going to leave some hair in between. If you want to create a soft halo, you want to bring your lightener on your front piece higher, the one in the middle lower than the first one, and the one in the back has to be lower than the second one so that it just gives you a nice transition. So now you just want to do one panel right in the middle between those two panels, the one in the front and the one in the back. So just grab a small scoop. So you're going to have one, two, three, the one in the middle, four, and five. So a total of 5 panels. How many of you guys feel so overwhelmed when you are done with the back of the head and you still have to do the sides? That happens to me a lot. With this sectioning technique, I'm able to just work around the head. So I feel like it's so much faster. I don't have to worry about like, oh my god, I still have to do the sides or I still have to do the back. And so it's so much faster and everything is clipped away. So you are only working with that section that you bring down. And again, with this, you're able to see where you are placing your panels. If you are trying to do a halo effect, this technique will help you because then that means that your lightener is going to be higher on your front panels and lower on your back side of the head. So we want to do this one that it's not like on top of this one. It has to be a little bit away from it because if I do one here, it's gonna be on top of that. So always try to do it like in between your previous section. So right there, because there's nothing underneath this. On this section, I only did 4 panels. I did not do a middle one because again, on the previous section, I did one in the middle. So there was no need for me to do another one in this section. So again, I only did 4 panels. I am using my Wyatt Park tease comb and I'm also using my cheap brush that I got from Michael's. You can also get that brush from Lowe's or Home Depot. It's very inexpensive and I'm usually able to get 2 uses out of that cheap brush and then I have to throw it away. And I'm also using 20 volume with the Davines lightener and I did not bump up my developer, which honestly at the end I wish I did, but it turned out pretty anyway. I only have 20 and 40 volume with me right now. And for those wondering, I am not toning my mannequin because if you guys know, we're in quarantine and I do not have any toners with me. But regardless of it, it turned out really pretty. The look that we're gonna get from this technique, it's gonna be more of a subtle dimensional balayage, which is perfect for somebody that is new to balayage or new to any type of coloring service. Um, but you can build it up if you want to see more brightness. You can take smaller sections and do more panels, and maybe saturating the underneath of the back sections or panels that I did. You can do that. It's just depending on your client's desired look.
So this would be my section number 2 from the diagram, and for this one I did 5 panels. So 2 on the sides and 1 in the back.
Do a chunky weave like so. So you have that. You want to leave some hair in here because you want to have this framing to pop. In order for you to have that, you have to leave some depth next to it. You still want to paint a little bit higher on this one and then gradually go down. So you still want to create that halo.
I'm sorry if I'm putting too many after pictures, but you know when you watch a YouTube video and they have this amazing technique and you can't wait to see the end result, and then there's only 1 or 2 pictures and that's it. And I'm like, no, I want to see everything. I want to see every angle. I want to see what it looks like straight and what it looks like curl. So this is me doing this for those people that are like me. I hope you guys enjoy.
I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I will see you on my next one.